Hello, welcome to Good Home Training, where we have sharp takes and soft landings on Blackness, pop culture mess, and the state of everything. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Brittany.
Let's check in. How you doing today?
Girl, I'm okay. Mm-hmm. It's hump day. It's a different day for us to be recording, but it's hump day. We're at the end of April. Spring is here.
Spring has sprung, baby. Yes.
Spring has sprung. Hallelujah. I'm still expecting one more 30-degree flurry, but
let's not speak that into existence. Oh, let's not. Sorry,
let's not claim things like that. Yeah, you're right.
Not to be shut up, but let's
wrong. Try again.
Incorrect.
But yeah, I'm okay. I just feel like I always say this, I'm I'm just knee deep in projects and work projects, and I'm like, cool, when's it end? The answer is never, but that's fine. I'm taking a few days off next week for my birthday, so excited to sleep in and sit and couch rot, which is what I was put on this earth to do. So
it's an angel number birthday for you, isn't it?
Yes, I'm turning 33. I love that for me. 333 is my favorite angel number, if anyone was wondering. So yeah.
I love that. Is there any significance to the angel number? I've heard of these things and I've seen a lot of Gen Z tattoos with angel numbers, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's a bunch of different numbers. So it can be 1111, 1212, even 1234, so 1234, 777, all of that. And they each have different meanings. 333 is really about creativity and alignment and being aligned with kind of your, not necessarily career, but creativity path. And I've been seeing, of the angel numbers, 333 is the one that I've seen a lot throughout my life in general. It's definitely the one that I saw a lot around the time that I knew I needed to quit my full-time job. And so it's just it's really kind of stuck with me since then. So in the last 2.5 years since I left my full-time job. So yeah, but they all have different kind of significances. It's fine. Yeah, I have my degree. It's fine.
Right, significances for the women's. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But the 333 is the one I resonate with the most.
Okay, I love that. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, I never really knew about the significances and intricacies of the numbers. I just knew when people said out 1111, oh, that's lucky, or 666, that's demonic. I didn't know. There's different angels and devil numbers. I didn't know. So that's really interesting. And I feel like you, as your friend, I feel like I have been watching you grow and take shape. But it's weird to say that I've been watching you grow because I feel like you came into our friendship like a grown ass, whole ass person.
But also, but also I've evolved.
Really cool. Yeah, you've evolved. You've evolved, and even us making this podcast a reality, that's really cool. So look at you getting aligned. That's amazing. I love that for you. That's really exciting.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if it was the first day we started recording for this, not last year. I think I was at your house, and it was when we started pressing pressed record. It was in the summer. I literally think it was 333. So I just felt I know.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm this is aligned. This is how it's up. This is the way I'm supposed to be going. This is the right path. So yeah, I'm excited to see what I know people call it the Jesus year. I mean, sure, Jesus died, so I'm not trying to put that on me. I mean,
damn. Again, we're not going to speak that into existence.
Right. That's not what I want for me. But, if that's what you want to do, go crazy. For me, it's my angel year. So I'm hoping for lots of alignment, divine protection, all that shit. Yeah.
There you go. I love that. Well, I'm hoping for that for you too. So far, as someone who has gone past 33, I won't tell you how fast, but who has gone past 33, it's a good year. And being on the upper side of 30, it's fun. It's really fun. The way that my frontal lobe is just appeared, I feel damn, everything 30s, makes sense. Wow, I know how to do laundry now.
I know how to fold a towel.
I do. Now, do I do it? No, but I know
mine
how.
Are in the dryer right now.
Exactly. And you know what? I mean, there's just so much that you learn, and there's so much that you stop caring about, and people worry about aging and all of that, but as you get older, like really stuff just starts to make sense, and
It does.
it's cool to see. It's cool to be around for,
Yeah,
and some things that make sense, but don't always make sense. First of all, a thing that would really make sense, I almost forgot to say, is if you all, listener and maybe viewer, help us grow. So if you help us by following us on Instagram, Threads, and YouTube, we are Good Home Training Pod on all platforms. And make sure that you rate our podcast on Apple Podcasts. Make sure that you leave comments if you listen on Spotify. We love reading your comments. And subscribe to our YouTube. Our faces are there. Our faces are all over the internet. Go subscribe wherever you see it. And if you're enjoying hanging out with us and catching a vibe, then be sure to share with your friends, share with your haters, because hate watches and hate listens count as well. So and that's just the tea. And let's get into some Black folks business.
Yeah, so this is we should start. So Black folks business, yes, but like with an asterisk. So this is a themed episode. So you all will notice that we're gonna basically do like a current events type. We're talking about what's happening, what we're watching in real time episode. And then like a week or so after will be more of like a themed episode that is not necessarily timed based. It's not always about what's happening currently, but it's still within the Good Home Training theme. And so this episode, we're talking about weddings. Because it's wedding season. May is we're recording this at the end of April. May is just around the corner. And, I feel like May for me really kicks off wedding season. I feel like that's when you start seeing it online. It's when the invitations come in the mail for the fall wedding. So we thought we would give our sharp takes and soft landings on weddings. And so for Black folks business specifically, we're giving the context of our weddings because we are Black women and therefore we had Black weddings.
We did. Yes.
And we had very different weddings. So I also think this will be kind of fun to talk about. Like I don't know if we have different philosophies about it, but we certainly ended up getting married in different ways. So we just before we talk shit about weddings, we thought we would give background on on how we each got married. So,
give our lived experiences, if you will. So you don't question us in those comments. Don't be wild. Keep it cute.
Keep it cute. So I got married in July 2024. We eloped in Chicago. We each had one witness. We flew in a photog and a dear friend that was an officiant. And we spent the weekend in downtown Chicago. It was 4th of July weekend also. So but we spent the weekend downtown at the JW Marriott. We spent 2 weeks in Europe a few months later for our honeymoon. No regrets. And I should say that I was a COVID bride. So I was supposed to get married 10/17/2020 and COVID happened and we're like, LOL, just kidding. Ugh. And the thing is, I hated every single moment of planning that wedding in 2019. When I had to tell people that our wedding was canceled, I was relieved. And that let me know that I didn't need to be having a wedding. I needed to be doing something else. And so to be honest, it took a while to get my husband on board with like, hey, let's do it this way. But obviously he got on board and was really into it. So yeah, the whole eloping thing pissed off a lot of people. Like I said, we literally had 2 witnesses, his brother and my childhood best friend. A lot of family did not understand the decision. They still don't, to be honest. So there's that. But I have absolutely no regrets. It was so fun. Europe was incredible. It was just great to feel like I wasn't performing for anyone.
I love that. And can I just say, I remember, not to make it about me, this is about you. I remember we were driving up to hang out with Sam's family, and I happened to open my phone and saw the photo of you all. And I kind of knew something had tipped us off to I think it's today. I think they're doing it today. And we saw the photo and we were both like, oh my God. And we both instantly started crying. We were just so happy. Your photos were stunning. It was so incredible. It was, oh my God, it was so amazing. And I think we're just like, this is so great. This is perfect for them. So, oh my gosh, can I ask, because I know that you all had some details, and I know I'm going to share mine in just a second, but I know you all had some details that you were really adamant about having, I think the shoes maybe. Can you maybe mention a couple?
We're baby sneakerheads, so we got matching J's that we met at our alma mater, the University of Missouri. So we got Mizzou colored J's. Peonies are my favorite flowers, so peonies were all up in my bouquet, but then also like the little bouquet that we had on the desk. And like we're spiritual people. So like my parents had gifted us some like blessing oil that like we were able to use. So there were ways that we incorporated. We had black and white photos of our parents on their wedding with like our rings and stuff. We each wrote our own vows. So there was a lot of special kind of moments like that throughout. Like I didn't know what the hell he was wearing. Of course he didn't know what I was wearing. So it was just, yeah, it was a lot of good stuff. And it was on the rooftop of our building, which is great. Like it was free $99. Like
oh my God.
We put it out a sign and said taken or like occupied or something.
Don't come up here.
Like, don't come up here. And then we had like a fun photo shoot after. We like ran around Chicago for like 2 hours downtown and like around Wicker Park and took a bunch of pictures. So it was really awesome. It was super special. Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't know you. See, that's what makes it a Black wedding is you were like, just don't come out here. I love that.
Don't come out here. Don't worry about us.
Right, leave us this. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
So what about you? What about me? We also got married in 2024 in November.
Oh my God, you guys did, yeah.
Yeah, we got married in the same wedding year. I love that for us. We had more of a quote unquote traditional wedding. So we had a bigger wedding. It was 93 people. We got married in Austin, Chicago. So the Austin neighborhood of Chicago. And then our reception was in Oak Park. And I have a background of working in events and special events in different capacities. And so I came into it knowing like we're going to have to do a lot on our own and a lot by hand to make it work. And we did struggle to actually make our exact vision happen within our budget, but it opened the door for us to do a lot of projects together. And it was a lot of stress.
We did a lot of fucking projects.
We did a lot of stuff.
But can I say, none of them looked like projects. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people are like, this was a DIY wedding. It didn't give DIY wedding to me.
Oh my gosh. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. I really appreciate you saying that because we really tried to incorporate some unique elements and just do a lot, but still make it clean, but still make it look like us. So I appreciate you saying that. And sometimes people don't always get the chance to do that, right? Like weddings are super, super fucking expensive and weddings are also super time consuming and it takes a lot of planning and work. And we'll get into in just a second. We'll get into why that's really difficult to like make a cool wedding happen. So let's take a quick break really fast for a non-ad advertisement. This podcast is brought to you by our own wallets, but if any of these brands are listening and want to sponsor us, you can reach out to goodhometrainingpod@gmail.com for the hookup.
Yay. So it only makes sense to shout out one of my, I guess, wedding vendors, one of my accidental wedding vendors. And here's the thing that people like, I think people think that you elope and they're like, oh, yes, it's cheaper. But also like, I still paid for someone to do my hair. I paid for someone to do my makeup. Like, I think we catered breakfast. Like there were still things that I did that maybe other people wouldn't choose to do if they eloped. But like, I'm a tourist after all. So I just wanted to shout out Steve's Flower Market in Chicago on Grand. They are an incredible local business with some of the best you pick flowers in the city, in my opinion. I love flowers. We have fresh flowers in our house almost weekly. And a lot of those bouquets come from Steve's. You can bring your own vase and tell them what you're going for, or you can go in there and like pick your own and they'll make the bouquet for you. And I feel like it's really reasonably priced. If you're someone who, like, obviously they're not Trader Joe's price flowers, but if you're someone who has gotten bouquets or flowers from florists a lot, I find Steve's Flower Market to be really, really well priced. And just like a special shout out to them because I use a different local business for my florals from my wedding. And we went to pick them up the morning before and I hated them. Oh. I hated all of them, but I was like, we do a lot of floral arrangements. We do a lot of Trader Joe's floral arrangements in this house as well. And so I was like, okay, I can remake these myself. And so I was like, I can remake the like David's thing, the thing that's going on our table, whatever. But I was like, I cannot hold this bouquet. And so we went to Steve's. I showed them my vision. I had also showed that other shop my vision. I don't know what happened and got lost in translation, but Steve's did it perfectly. It was beautiful. It was like something that like all the old people specifically when they saw my pictures really commented on, they're like, oh, I love your bouquet.
Yes.
And then I got to get them dried and now it's hanging on my office wall. So I wish I should have shouted out that business too. I'll look for it and put it in the show notes when we publish the show. I also gave my bouquet the next day to a local floral artist and she dried out my flowers and framed them and now they're at my desk every day. I look at them. It's so great.
God.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
So shout out to Steve's. We love you so much. We'll definitely be there. Mother's Day's coming up. My husband better be there for my birthday. So
I'll text him after the episode. I'll make sure he gets the
peonies. Okay.
David, go now.
No. But yeah. Shout out to Steve.
Awesome. Shout out to Steve's Flower Market. Steve's, if you ever want to send us some flowers, just hit us up.
Listen,
hit us up.
I'll tell everybody.
Because the real grown folks business about it all is like that we have to have connections because the wedding business is a business and it's a whole industry and you have to know how to work within that industry. And so as at the top of the episode, I mentioned how I worked in special events. I guess I should be a little bit more specific. So I worked in special events in the hotel sector, which means that I have worked a lot of weddings, a lot of catering events. I've done all types of like conferences, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been fired from many positions, hired from many positions, and I ain't ashamed because I'm good now.
Yes.
So anyway, within that, I bring to the table some understanding about what goes into making these weddings exactly what they are. And there's this idea just in general that everything nowadays, especially with the onslaught of Pinterest and Instagram and TikTok, even growing in popularity, like people want to have these extravagant or super aesthetic weddings with very Instagrammable moments or beautiful, like picturesque moments. And the reality is it's not available for everybody. It's not just readily available for anybody. Really, everything comes with a huge cost. And we also think that it only happens one time, but the reality too is like it usually is not just one time for most of them. And it's okay if it's not.
And it's fine.
So we pulled a couple different studies and we pulled a couple different facts that we want to share with you. So I'll pause and let Brittany kind of jump in and then I'll jump in afterwards as well. We'll just kind of go back and forth here.
Yeah. So the expense of it all is known as the wedding industrial complex, which sounds like super serious when you compare it to like something like the prison industrial complex. And although it's not that, it is still a very real thing. So according to the Knott's Real Wedding Study from 2026, the average wedding costs $34,200. Friends, that is a down payment on a home or even a decent car. I mean, I know cars are expensive right now, but I just feel like that's a decent car even.
I think you can get a Prius for that.
For sure. For fucking sure. Maybe even like a little SUV, child. Like, okay. But of course, factors for this average cost include like where you're getting married, like city, and also the venue, how many people are at your wedding, your vendors, your food selection, your entertainment. It's insane. It's insane. And when I think about the weddings that I've been to, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them were around that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even like because it's extravagant. It's just because shit is so... It's like, don't get live flowers for everything.
Oh my God.
Like that alone is just so expensive.
It's so expensive. And people really...
For a day.
A day. But you make the most out of it. I mean, I don't know how vulnerable I should get. I didn't clear this with my husband, but I will say that we were probably closer to the average, national average.
Oh my gosh. God bless
we had to spend. And I mean, yeah, bless us. We're very, very fortunate to be able to do that. But even that, we still had to make so much on our own. So we made the lectern that my best friend married us, which shout out to Dale. I love you. One of my best friends married us. We made the lectern that he stood at. We made our backdrop that's behind our altar. I made the bouquets that all of my girls held. I actually didn't have a bouquet because I didn't want one, but all of those flowers were artificial. You can't tell a difference. You can't tell any difference in the photos, so we don't care. And then all of the like table arrangements we did on our own. Any like extra little detail, we did it on our own, and we didn't have anything extra. We didn't have a photo booth. We didn't even have, you know what? We didn't even do a cake cutting, and a lot of people didn't realize that.
Oh, did y'all not?
See, you didn't even notice.
I don't think I've gone to a single wedding with a cake cutting, actually. Like, yep. Maybe as a child, but I mean like the weddings of my friends. I don't think any of them have had a cake cutting.
Yeah, it's a little outdated, but yeah, all that to say, like we had to do so much ourselves. We even set up the reception space ourselves, like the day before. We did all of that with the help of some family. So we were still closer to that national average, and we didn't even have any extras. So it's a lot, and the number is heavily inflated by a lot of these luxury celebrations. So there's a couple different tiers. Like people are doing, there's the micro wedding tier, which can be 5 to 15K. There's the median tier, which is maybe closer to like 18K for the more typical couple. And then there's like the Vogue tax, which it's a yes.com. It's a wedding planning platform. They cited that one. So in 2026, $35,000 is considered the standard price for a 100 to 150 person wedding. Yep. And to achieve the editorial or luxury look that's seen on TikTok and Instagram, couples are often looking at $70K plus for pre and post wedding stuff.
The gag is I want to go to at least one wedding like that. I need it to not be my child's. Or like I needed to not be like anyone that expects money from me, like to pay for the wedding. I always like to give a nice like sizable monetary gift for weddings, but like I'm not trying to pay for anyone's. I wasn't even trying to pay for my own wedding, child. Like, and people are always like, "Why are you engaged so long, bitch? We were saving money. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we were saving the cash. Like, and also the pandemic of it all, but like." Yeah, I think the other thing that's kind of inflating the wedding costs, and I'm not sure if your cost included this, was like the idea of like a wedding weekend. Like, and according to brides.com, which I feel like is one of the really big like bridal wedding mags and blogs, maybe blog is not publication. They're more than a blog.
Publication.
Wedding weekends, really, I don't remember them being a thing, and I think it's because they really have become a thing post-pandemic. Similarly, the RSVPs for events like weddings, birthday parties, shit, and even goddamn funerals, like people just say yes more. Like people go, even if they're traveling out of state. And so obviously that adds to the cost. Like, do you have to book a flight? Do you have to pay for a hotel? Like, all of that. And so not only is it a really big cost for the couple, it's also a really big cost for the attendees, especially when you add in like, again, these like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type of event, or even like bridal party, engagement party.
Right. I was about to say, don't be in that damn wedding. Like I felt so bad having people come to New Orleans. Like we went to New Orleans for our bachelor and bachelorette weekend.
That was so fun.
It was so much fun. Thank you for coming.
I love New Orleans.
I can't wait to go. I want to go back. It was so much fun, but it was like, oh my God. So we tried to trim costs everywhere else, wherever we could for the rest of our bridal party, because it's a lot. It's so much. You know, even dresses. I was like, shit, y'all go thrift a dress. If you find it, I don't care. Like, just find a dress that looks like that. I don't care. But it can be so much. And yeah, the whole wedding weekend of it all, especially with people doing destination weddings, is, oh my gosh, it's insane. And then you made a note that this doesn't even fully include, like in some cultures, that is the plain expectation. Standard, like you're taking a week off, you know, you're taking 4 days off of work. You have to, like Indian weddings, African weddings, like they tend to be extravagant and absolutely stunning. Absolutely
I know.
stunning.
Please invite me to one. Just like anyone, literally anyone. I'll sit in the back. I don't care.
Right. Give me any role.
I just want to go to one.
Right. I'll be an usher. Do you have ushers? Y'all got ushers?
You need a flower. You need a flower adult? I'll be that.
Okay.
What you need?
Please. Let me jump in there. Like, I don't care. Shoot, at this point, I'll work the wedding. I don't give a fuck. Like, okay. I want to go so bad. But yeah, it's just incredible. I don't even...
And what do we make of this? Do we think it's like the Instagram of it all? Like, because we see so many people's weddings, like on Instagram and TikTok, we feel like, oh, that's how our wedding should look?
I would say yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
I would say yes and no.
Like, did you, like, I didn't feel plagued by what I was seeing online when I was planning my like original wedding, which was going to be like 100 to 150 people.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I was planning the elopement and I like started looking at elopement content, like I didn't feel that pressure from Instagram that I think some like brides specifically talk about. Thank God.
Yeah. Well, you're good about like not being influenced about the wrong things.
I just truly don't give a fuck. I think that's a blessing and a curse.
I need that trait. Teach me.
You know?
I know for me personally, I kept saying that I didn't feel pressure, and then I realized in reflecting on certain things that I absolutely did. And more so, I felt a lot of pressure to curate this like guest experience. Like I wanted people to have something to do. I wanted people to get there and like have extra moments, you know, like when they walked in and got their seating card or whatever.
Oh my God.
Like,
that was, wait a minute. We just have to, I'm sorry. We have to pause for this. I literally I have it. You'll see it this weekend. I have it on my bookshelf. Ashley and Sam wrote handwritten notes that served as like you walked into the, I don't know if it was a cocktail hour. I don't know. Nigga, we was late. So, I mean,
it was cocktail hour.
Different issue. We had to take out our dog and anyway, get to Oak Park. But we walked in and you went and looked for your like name. And it was basically a card that told you what table you were at, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then it also had a handwritten note, just like, thanks for being in our life. Thanks. And I was just like, why are you guys thinking like, I am a sucker for a handwritten note, a handwritten card. If you have handwritten me something, this is surely not the first time I said this on this podcast. I promise I still have it. It might not be like up like the way Ashley and Sam's card is, but I certainly have it. Like, I just thought that was such a special, better than any, and I don't know if you guys had party favors. I don't remember, so forgive me. But like that, better than any party favor I've gotten. Like, I thought that was so special, especially to have a wedding so big and do that. And both of you all, because you know, a task like that can often be delegated to the woman. And so for both of y'all to write your own different, I just thought that was incredible. I loved it. I loved it.
Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I'm really, really glad that people felt the love that we wanted them to feel. And honestly, I take no credit for that. That was Sam's idea.
Oh my gosh.
That was Sam's idea.
Sammy?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's my man. He loves some people. He really does.
He also seems like a very sentimental man.
He is.
Oh my God. It was great. I loved it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Yeah. One of our friends and coworkers was like, you know, we had those cards, and then when now I just feel like I'm bragging about my wedding, which is so unbecoming.
This is our podcast.
I guess you're right. I guess we did do that. When it came to the tables, we really wanted it to feel like vintage Chicago. Like that was our kind of aesthetic theme. And so our table numbers, we had art that was inspired by different locations in the city, and like on the we had like little explainer cards that said why those neighborhoods were significant to us. And I remember one of our friends saying, wow, this card is like so thoughtful. And then said something about the ceremony, like, wow, that was so thoughtful. And then got to the table and was like, is it all too thoughtful? Like, is it too much?
Not all too thoughtful.
Is it too? Do we know too much? So,
did you all put too much thought in it? No such thing.
Too much. You know, so it was amazing.
But it was like those personal touches that made it feel like your wedding and not just like anyone else's wedding. You know?
Yeah, thank you. That's what we went for, and I want more people to be able to do that, because I think there's different aesthetics across different budgets. And to answer your original question, the Instagram, the social media of it all does influence us to think that one aesthetic is better than another aesthetic, or one aesthetic just looks like more worthy of being deemed like a wedding aesthetic than something else. And so then we see things that might be more colorful or more DIY forward, or even just like more thematic, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then we say, okay, maybe that's kind of ghetto, or maybe that's low brow, or it looks low budget, you know what I mean? So I don't know. What do you think about that? What do you think about the like quiet luxury, simple elegance kind of feel that has really started to become popular in weddings?
Yeah, I kind of hate it. I kind of hate it. I just love I love weddings where it like feels like the couple. And sometimes I don't know the couple, to be honest. So like I'm thinking of like two weddings in particular that I've gone to as an adult, and I'm like, like they were kind of David's friends. Maybe I didn't know them that well, so I can't say if that was like so them or not. But when I think about you and Sam's wedding, my friend Mackenzie and John's wedding, like those weddings were so you all. And even people like looking at what they have seen from our elopement or like heard from us, like people being able to say that's so you all. I know that not 150 people are going to be able to walk into a person's wedding and know that, but I do think I am more impressed and things stick with me when it's a ceremony and or reception that feels like the couple kept the couple in mind and not everybody else. I think some people really still feel like weddings are for everyone else. I disagree with that. I think weddings are for the couple and for their community to celebrate them becoming one, if we want to be biblical about it. And I think some of this like quiet luxury, like super like white and bright, like that was another thing. When I was looking for a photographer, we went through a lot of photographers because I was like, one, have you shot Black people? You couldn't show me a full roll of Black people. I'm not hiring you. You couldn't show me a full wedding of plus size brides. I'm not hiring you. You have this like white, bright, sunny day. I didn't like that. Like I wanted like a very like moody, like vintage look to our photos. And we got it. I've already talked about her, Rosewood and Sage. She's so great.
Your photos were stunning. They look so good. They look like a vintage Black magazine.
Yes, and then it was like, it's Chicago and this. So great. We need to get them printed out in our home. But
you and I both.
2 years later, we'll get there. Maybe it's fully 2 years. We'll do it.
Right.
I just feel like the quiet luxury and simple elegance more so speaks to what people expect and not who a couple is. And that's just like, what's fun about having the same copy and paste wedding as everybody else? Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand spending money on that.
That's real. Because that stuff is so expensive. Yeah. It's so expensive. All those white lilies and everything. Like, it is so expensive.
The girls really ate, though, with, like, the candle aisles. I do quite like that, I fear. If I always say that we'll probably do a vow renewal with people, and it'll probably be a destination wedding, y'all. So let's start counting your coins, bitch.
God damn it. Damn.
But it'll be a micro one, but still. But I think, like if I would love to do that is the point. To walk down a dramatic aisle with like candle flames.
Oh.
I kind of need that. I fear the girls ate with that one. I do. I fear they did. I fear they did. So I do support that, but the rest of it, I'm personally not into it.
I get you.
Also, I just don't like the color white. So there's that. I mean, I wore a white dress, but
yeah.
You know,
yeah. I feel you.
Part of it.
I feel you. Well, if we're gonna get into, since you mentioned like aisles and aesthetic and kind of expanding on that, this is kind of like a mini view from Gate 12. But we thought it might be fun to talk about some of our favorite famous wedding moments.
Yes.
From movies and TV.
And real life.
Right? And real life. Yeah, I think there's one on here from real life. Okay, so getting into some of our favorite famous wedding moments from TV and life and movies. Would you like to start?
Oh my God, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, yes. I didn't want to start with this one, but so I said no, we'll start with this one. I said 13 going on 30, mostly because it's like cute. It's not necessarily like this. Actually, it's like this cute like backyard wedding. I think she's at her childhood home. And it's like, if you know the premise of 13 going on 30, she like wants to grow up. She wakes up 30 and she's like, oh, it sucks being an adult. Yeah, girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
see, you're trying to be
Yeah.
grown.
See?
You just need to enjoy your lunch, bitch.
Right. You a child, stay in a child's place.
Yes, but she has like this childhood best friend, and they've grown up together, and they end up together. Is the point? I mean, if you haven't seen this movie, then whatever. Like, spoiler.
Sorry.
It's been decades.
Sorry.
But I just thought it was so cute because it basically like ends how it starts, or ends how it started. And so just the idea of like, you're in your home, you're marrying your best friend, like your childhood best friend too. Like, I just thought it was like this special, and I consume an unreal amount of rom-coms. And so I think most of the rom-coms give this very kind of extravagant wedding, and they also like the whole rom-com is typically about planning the wedding, and 13 going on 30 is like not that at all. Well, like a little bit, but also not. And so it's more so about like, I just want to be grown. And then, and so I think I just remember being younger and really taking to that, like being so touched by best friends getting married, by it being like this low-key kind of garden, like backyard wedding, and it just being like simple but enough. Like there's something about that I love, and we don't really get to see in rom-coms that much. So it's I don't know how famous it is for most people, but it's famous in the King household.
Yeah. And does she actually get married in a white dress?
No, I want to say she has like a floral. Now I want to look it up. She has like some
like a red
floral something on.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. But it's cute. Wedding, yeah. Oh no, she's in a white dress, I guess. Oh yeah, just like a plain white strapless thing. And she has pink flowers.
Cute. That's so cute.
Great.
I think that was my favorite part of that movie, because that movie didn't like grab me as tightly, but that's the best part of that movie for sure.
Yes, it's just like, I don't know, especially because that like again wasn't necessarily the point of the movie, so it was nice to just like see it like end like that. Like that's what a happy ending.
Yeah.
Also, I love Mark Ruffalo, so
I do. How can you not?
How can you not?
He's a good dude.
Yeah,
he's a good dude. I like him. I'm a fan of Mark. Mark, come on the podcast.
Mark, give us a call.
Right. Oh my God. Crazy Rich Asians?
Probably the best wedding scene.
Jeez.
Like, John M. Chu, are you okay?
Right? Fucking
are you
with that?
Eight, bitch. No motherfucking crumbs. Like the water, like rising down the aisle. And are there like butterflies or like fireflies or something like flying around? The fucking lilies. Like,
listener, let me set the scene. Who I don't remember her name. I'm so sorry, but she was beautiful.
Sorry to that woman.
The camera lowers down to like be eye level with the ground. There's water that rushes in, and as the water rushes in, there's fireflies every fucking where. And then at some point we zoom out and we realize that the audience has these little like glow sticks shaped like prawns. Yes. You remember that? Lighting up and just like knighting each other across the aisle with like lit up glow sticks of plant leaves. And then she comes out in this extravagant dress, and when she steps her foot in that water, first of all, she's got gold leaf like on her legs. You remember that?
Rich.
She stepped her foot in that water, and she walked down the water, and she said, bitch, you gonna listen and you gonna watch me. I don't even remember the song. I don't remember who else.
I do. It was I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Like Casey Musgraves. I think the Casey Musgraves.
Beautiful. So stunning.
Good. And her dress was, I think, it was like blush and white. So it was a little like traditional. I mean, I think blush is a pretty popular choice at this point, but yeah,
it was at the time.
Yeah, maybe not. That's true. Maybe not when the movie came out. But it was in just this long dramatic train and this like beating. It was insane. And then you have I don't remember none of these characters' names, child. But then you have the the two people that like get together at the end, the two people that the movie's about, they like meet, lock eyes during the wedding, and they're like, "This is gonna be us one day." Like,
that's the best part. That's the best part. Oh my god,
beautiful. Like I want to know how much that scene alone cost. It was just so stunning. Like, if I had just like crazy amounts of money to spend, that's what I want.
Yeah, it was
exactly
just
that.
Exactly that. I want the butterflies. I want everyone to know their role and wave their little plant leaf in the air. Like, I would do it again. If I had unlimited amounts of money, I would do 100%. It again and recreate that exactly. Like, oh my God. And actually, I lied. I think that you don't realize it's water until she dips her toe in it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I think that's what also makes it so dramatic, is like, it looks like just a mirror, and then she steps, and then you realize it's water. I think I was wrong.
It's like, it makes me want to watch the whole movie again, y'all. It's always playing on airplanes. Right. So go ahead and turn that movie on. You won't be disappointed. It's so good.
Man, it was almost like a royal wedding, which leads us to our next moment.
Yes, Meghan Markle and I almost called this nigga Harry Jowsey. That's crazy. I don't even like Harry Jowsey. Sorry to that man.
Harry Jowsey.
He's like exactly. Who is Harry Jowsey? He's not even a TikToker. He was on somebody's. He won't go away. He was on somebody's like reality TV dating show, and he literally won't go away. Like, I think he has a podcast now. He's on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 4, like randomly. He's everywhere. He's on like several Netflix shows. He like has done some shit with Alex Cooper of Call Her Dad. He just like will not go away. But no, Meghan Markle and what is the people's last names? Harry. It don't matter. He don't need to have last name, child. Harry.
Royal Harry.
The redhead one, the spare, okay. if you might. Good book, by the way. Good memoir or whatever.
You have to call him that.
I quite enjoyed it. You know what? Honestly, I support you, Harry. He said, "Fuck this family. Me and my black wife, we're going to LA. We're gonna shack up with Tyler Perry." Not the point. Meghan Markle's royal wedding was beautiful. I thought it was a great mix of like her black heritage and, you know, the kind of pomp and circumstance you have to do because you're a royal and marrying into the royal family. And the thing that stuck out the most for me, when I knew, like, when the first thing I knew about my wedding, if I was going to have a traditional wedding, was that I was walking down the aisle to the Kingdom Choir version of Stand By Me. Because that rendition of Stand By Me probably still brings tears to my eyes. It's so beautiful. And to walk down the aisle to just like this black gospel choir singing that is so... it was beautiful. It was elegant. It was everything. I loved it. And I really don't care about the royals. I remember when the other one got married. I'm sorry to that man because I really don't know those people's names. It's not my job to know colonizers' names.
Say that.
William and Catherine.
Yes.
Katie.
Middleton.
Yes, that is it. Yes. Look at us.
Hey, remember when she went missing? I'm sorry, I don't want to go.
Oh my God, that was crazy. What did we find out? She had cancer or something, right?
I think she still has cancer. Yeah.
I hope you're doing okay, girl.
Same. But we didn't care about your wedding.
We didn't care about that wedding. Like, I just remember that might have been when I was in high school, and I remember like the like teachers like turning it on during school, and I'm like, this is crazy. Why are we watching this? And it was like boring. Also, respectfully, sorry. And I get like they have to do a certain amount of whatever the pomp, the rigmarole is, whatever it is. I just really liked that there was clearly a conversation, at least with Meg and Harry, where it's like, listen, I know we have to do ABC, but we will also be doing 1, 2, 3. And I just thought it was a great. Again, I feel like weddings should represent the couple. I feel like it should be like a melding of the meeting of the minds, and I felt like for the public persona that we know of these people, that was great.
Yeah, I agree. I felt like her actual wedding dress, I didn't love it because I felt like they really covered her up. But when she changed into that reception dress and she let them arms out, I remember Laren texted me like, "This is what I want to see. Like, this is what we've been looking for."
I feel like she had to wear that kind of, matronly type wedding dress for
dowdy.
Yes, it was very mother of the bride, if you will. I feel like I remember kind of liking Kate's dress a little bit because they always wear long sleeves. I feel like I don't know if that's a tradition or I don't know, but I feel like the girlies that get married to the royal women that get married, I feel like they always have long sleeves. But yes, that reception like halter was, and it was like float. Like she was like, "I'm dancing.
I'm having fun.
I'm here to dance. I'm shaking ass."
Right.
Okay.
I know she was in there twerking. I know.
I'm gonna be on beat.
That died.
The rest of you don't have to, but I will.
Okay.
It was great.
Look.
It was great. I loved it.
The rest of you don't have to.
I loved it.
Jeez. I know Queen Elizabeth was in there clutching her pearls.
She's like, oh, did we approve this?
Dost thou bend this over? Like,
did I pay for that? Like, she was like,
God.
We paid for this black choir?
Wait a second.
I don't remember that invoice.
Right, like what? She's probably like, aren't they supposed to be in the kitchen? What's going on?
No, the kitchen's like, are they lost?
She's so confused. Oh rest her soul.
Like I said, colonizers.
They're okay. They're okay. Is there another one you'd like to mention?
Yes, the other one. This was, I think, when we talked about this, like, oh, should we name? This is the first one I mentioned. This is another one that's like, it's not because of the wedding itself. It's just because of I obviously love a like friends to lovers, enemies to lovers story. And A Different World, Whitley and Dwayne, when she's supposed to be marrying that other man, that Steve, I don't even remember his name, child, because it don't matter. When she is supposed to be marrying this other man, she's convincing herself for several episodes that she's happy. And Dwayne is like, I'm gonna get my woman. And so, during does anyone, I don't even know if actually he might have been late. He might have missed does anyone, disagree with this or whatever. But he came down that aisle and said like, don't do it or whatever. And Whitley, without missing a beat, was like, I do. I do. And I'm like, ah! That's crazy. That's great. That's crazy. Honestly, I want to be at a wedding so bad where that happens.
Oh my God.
Like I really love mess, guys. Like, but I just loved. Unfortunately, I love that. Like, do I think anyone needs to be emulating Dwayne and Whitley's relationship? No, not really. But that wedding scene, him being like, I'm gonna get my woman, even though she is literally about to marry this other man. Iconic. Iconic. He knew what he wanted. I don't even know what happened to the man. Like,
I know, and I feel bad for him. Like, I don't remember his name. I don't know what happened. But that's just so humiliating. Your whole family's there.
Oh, you know who it was?
I'm so upset.
It was Papa Pope from Scandal. I'm sorry, I don't know that man's name either. I don't know nobody's name.
That's okay.
That's
he knows
crazy. Yeah, she said he wasn't it. She was like, sorry, Dwayne's my guy. He's broke and kind of mean and doesn't understand how high maintenance I'm going to be, but...
And he did also snap at her that one time. I don't like... Everyone talks about that one scene where he's like, Whitley, you're my wife, and we're going to sort this out. I'm not sleeping another night without you. Let's go. And then he walks away and he's like, now. And they're like, oh, I like that. And I was like, bitch, don't you ever fucking snap at me.
I mean, like...
Don't you ever snap your fingers at me.
Right. Like, don't snap, don't point, don't... Even a little tickle in your throat, a little tone shift. I'm sensitive, okay? I know it doesn't seem like it, but... I will throw who are you talking to very quickly.
Very quickly.
Like, no.
Very, very fast. No, it is Joe Morton.
Joe Morton, yes. Phenomenal actor. Actor. But yeah.
Also, let the record show that I did try to search for Prince Harry's last name, and I kept just finding like Duke of whatever. So his last name is going to be Duke. Harry Duke. Because I'm not looking anymore. So that's it. Do
they have last names?
I think they do.
Like, yeah, like Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles. I'm like King Charles. Like, we don't know these people's last names.
No, their last name is like Prince Charles II or something. Like we never hear their last name.
And they have like regular names too. That's actually kind of iconic. William, Charles. I mean, these aren't.
Yeah, it's not like anything exciting.
Those
It's
are
not like
regular
Pippa,
names.
you know.
Pippa.
Well, Pippa, I think that's Kate's sister. Is Pippa Middleton?
Oh, interesting. I'm always
Yeah.
so fascinated by siblings who have like Brittany and then like, you know, something creative. I'm like, well, what happened?
Yeah, we're the drafts. There's the drafts and the spare,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
Yeah.
Good.
We all lose.
Right, we all lose. We didn't talk about. I had one other one that I just wanted to shout out, but I know that we also have to move on to our last segment. But I just wanted to shout out Carrie Bradshaw's Vivienne Westwood dress from the Sex and the City movie. Is it the first one?
Yeah, because that's the one where like Big fucks her over, right?
He does. And
spoiler alert if somehow you did not know that.
Okay, come on, y'all. Catch up. Is it Charlotte who does the iconic like no.
Yes. Oh. I love that scene. Like it's hard. Another one. It's heartbreaking, but it's an iconic wedding scene. Like she's in this beautiful dress. Her friends rally around her. They get in this rich ass limo or whatever, and they're like, "Fuck that nigga, that white man."
You humiliated me.
I knew it. I'm like,
oh my god,
damn, that's JP. What he do? Only for you to fucking go back with him. Only for him to die on a Peloton.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I like fake watch Sex and the City, but enough to the new versions. I mean, enough to know that happened. Yeah,
he deserves.
Girl, I don't know if I support spinning the block, but I also don't support spinning the block. Maybe we'll have a dating episode where I get into that. But Carrie should not have spun the block. But yes, the Vivienne Westwood dress was
perfection.
Incredible. Perfection. And I wish, this is fuck. I closed my show notes on accident.
I got you. Carrie Bradshaw, Vivienne Westwood, we're on the fourth bullet point.
Yes, I'm going off script, but another like wedding that really it's more so like I wish we would have gotten like a real wedding from them was Gossip Girl, Blair Underwood and Chuck Bass, because I think they were trying to get married really quick to like, I don't know, it wasn't tax evasion, but tax evasion feels like what it was. I know that's not what it was. They were doing crimes or something, and you can't testify against your husband or whatever. So they were getting married really quickly, and I'm just like, Blair should have the most obnoxious, beautiful Vera Wang dress with peonies everywhere, like expensive food that no one can pronounce. Like, this is not what it's supposed to be. I feel like we were robbed of that. So
I agree.
I guess a weird honorable mention. It was like cute for what it was, but it wasn't a wedding.
Yeah, I feel you. I didn't watch that far, but I just knew that it didn't happen, and I felt bad for them. Yeah. I would also say my other honorable mention would be Succession. Any of the weddings in Succession, because they're both really, really incredible and extremely rich. And specifically have you ever watched it?
I have watched all of Succession, yeah.
Oh my god, I fucking love Succession.
Yeah, I watched it so I get caught up with the last season and watch it live with people. Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a later episode. It's amazing. Well, also, we didn't get into, I know we have to move on, so let's maybe get into some good home training and bad home training / etiquette at weddings.
Ciao.
And can I just say that we didn't mention in our notes like anything about the drama, but we did go see the drama and we did enjoy it. It's so good. I saw it twice, actually. I don't know if I told you.
I should go see it again, I feel like. Yeah.
So much fun. And go see it with so I went to see it with Sam. He hadn't seen it. Brittany and I saw it together. Sam and I went. And when the moment happens, I just turned and watched his face the whole time. Such a delight.
Yes.
Such a delightful experience. Oh my God. But that movie, so maybe we'll revisit that movie. We have a write-up on our Instagram, which you should be following. Share that with your friends. So I won't get into it too much, but that movie is the like poster child for bad home training at a wedding.
Terrible home training at a wedding. More. Fuck Rachel forever.
Exactly.
Okay.
Gosh. You want to mention some thoughts?
Good and bad home training etiquette. So like we said, it's wedding season. So these are the things that you need to do or not do as we head into wedding season. I have a wedding to go to this fall. I will be following these rules. Showing up late or like the no-show without an RSVP. I know I said I showed up late. Not to Ashley's wedding though, to the to the what is it called? To the reception. Technically to the cocktail hour. I wasn't even late to the to reception. So that's different. I mean, you shouldn't be late to that either, but that was a little different.
I wasn't even there for that part. So
yeah,
whatever.
y'all sure weren't.
Because I had dinner privately.
That's good etiquette. We love that. That was really smart. Our wedding planner had also suggested that when we were planning weddings, they're like, otherwise you're not going to eat because everyone wants to touch you and talk. That came out wrong, but you know what I mean. Everybody wants to
continue.
Anyway, showing up late, no shows RSVP. I think especially the no show RSVP is really egregious. People don't understand that like weddings get broken down to a cost per head, and they can easily be $80 to $100+ per head. And so it feels like, oh, it's 150 people. They're not missing me. It's not about missing you. It's literally about like, you said you were going to come and then you didn't show up. They have to pay for that plate regardless. They had to account for your seat, your alcohol consumption, your food consumption regardless. And so that's really fucking lame. I think especially for people who have to make some tough decisions on who to kind of cut from a wedding list, either because of cost or venue size. So like, even if it's a text that doesn't get responded to, you're not feeling it like the day of. I mean, I think you're still like kind of a piece of shit, but at least communicate somehow and maybe send an even better gift than you were planning. Especially if you know that like $80 to $100 at least per head. You should send, in my opinion, at least double that for you not showing up last minute and them still having to pay for your presence, your lack of presence in this case.
Right. And you know what? You should still send something. Don't just send a text. Send something that's thoughtful.
Yeah.
And you should explain why you're not there, because that's someone made you a priority, and you are now saying whatever this thing is that has come up in my life or as a reason for me is more of a priority than that. And I don't really care. Like give a reason. I had like 2 cousins who didn't show up to my wedding and I'm still mad.
I don't blame you.
Act like that.
Weddings aren't this like, oh, I don't feel like coming kind of thing. Because you know about them so far in advance. Like 99% of the time. So it's not like I don't feel good this morning. Like, girl, if you don't pop some Excedrin and get your ass up.
Okay. And don't complain about it at all. You better fucking be there. Don't say nothing.
You. Yeah, exactly. Like,
also on the theme of it's not about you, do not interrupt anybody's services for any reason. Ever. Can I give a quick
unless I'm present, go ahead and if you want to like object. I'm into it.
I'm just saying. Only if it's not somebody who's important to me, right?
Yeah, if like let me be a +1. Yeah, let me be a little messy.
Then, okay. I do want to see some mess.
I would like to see it.
I would like to see some mess. But other than that, don't do it. So I once went to a wedding that was outdoors and there were bees. And somebody in front of me just could not, and Sam and I still joke about this, could not keep it together. Like as the couple was saying their vows, there was a bee around them and they're like, shit. Oh my God. And like at one point, like stood up to flick the bee away. And it's like, if you don't sit your grown ass down,
God.
Take some deep breaths and just change the wind pattern, the flight pattern of the bee's movement with your hands. Sit down, like just do one of these and shut up.
I would be so terrified. I don't like outdoor weddings for that reason. Like bugs, trees, sweat. Oh my God. But yes, I agree. Like the interrupting is crazy. Especially, actually, that one's kind of embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. Very shameful.
Another. I don't think we have put any good home training ones. Another. Just a bunch of what you shouldn't do. Another bad home training is dropping out of the bridal party last minute. And I say last minute, like within 3 to 6 months, assuming that you got maybe like a year heads up. Full disclosure, I did this, y'all, at 21. Lost that friend. It's okay that I lost her because she's like a climate change denier and a Trumper, which obviously I didn't know about at the time, but now we know. Anyway, yeah, girl. child.
Oh, we gonna talk about Mike.
It was my first friend breakup though, and I remember calling her and bawling about it. Like my boyfriend at the time was like sitting with me when I like was on the phone with her. Like I was just like, I literally can't afford it. I'm 21, and also it's weird that you're marrying a 40-year-old when you're 20. Like, girl. Okay.
Oh my god.
Like looking back on it, I was like, I actually don't know that I was in the wrong. But for the most part, yeah. For the most part, I do not think you should be dropping out of anybody's bridal party last minute. I think it's really fucked up. And I know that money can totally be a factor in this. Money was a factor for me. It was also like the week that I like started school. I was starting my senior year. I was like, girl, no.
Yeah.
But I understand that money can be a total factor for most people in this. And also like sometimes I love watching little bridal stories of like, get ready with me while I talk about why I dropped out of my friend's wedding. And like, it's often like something really petty. I feel like we didn't touch on this at all this episode, but I feel like some of y'all just like don't have real friends because I don't quite understand how the planning of a wedding would cause the end of a real friendship. I do understand how it would cause you maybe to have some tough conversations about money, about, hey, this is a really important event in your life, but also I'm going through shit. Like I do understand that, but like the pettiness that I see online, like I have no like personal experience in this in my real life, is interesting. It's interesting. But yeah, the point is don't drop out. If it's about money, talk about what you're willing to spend, what the bride and groom's expectations are, communicate along the way. You know, I think some trade-offs would be good. Like for me, I went to all of her bridal events, but then I ended up not going to the wedding. So like, I wish I was spending the money that I had saved for this on all those things. I just didn't know what I didn't know.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know that that's really an excuse. It ended up being fine. By the time it was soul crushing because I knew I'm going to lose this friend forever.
That's hard.
And I did. Yeah, it was tough. We made it through. Yeah, so don't do that. Don't drop out of people's. Also, you can say no, guys.
Yeah, you can say no.
I've said no. Like you can say no. Yeah. I don't have probably unless it's my siblings and my girl Monty. I probably don't want to be in anyone's wedding for the rest of my life. Like
that's real.
I don't
that's
think
real.
it's something I want to
do. I think you can. I think to the point of like you don't know what you don't know, right? I think you can also say no to certain things if you still want to be in that person's wedding. And I also think it's on the bride or groom or whomever to be really understanding of somebody else's situation, right? Like it's okay if someone cannot afford to. It's okay if somebody can't afford to go to like one of your bridal events, but they still show up for your wedding, right? Or like I had people who weren't able to come to my bachelorette party and totally fine. We had the conversation about it. They were still in the wedding. It was totally fine. I don't want you to be put out. Like if that's really your friend, then you don't want to see them be put out for something that is your event, right? Like, because we always say like, yes, it's about the couple, but it's not solely about you as a person. Like everybody else's lives are still happening and people have things that really come up and it's hard. It's hard to prioritize and manage. It doesn't mean that they don't want to be there for you, but people also have to have a little bit of self-preservation. Like we cannot expect people to go broke for, your own personal thing, right? But we can ask for them to do you the honor of being a good friend or being a good person and have a real conversation about it.
Yeah. I think weddings offer a really good weddings and probably kids, I imagine, offer a really great opportunity for friends who have not had to maybe have some tough conversations about just anything. I think it offers a really great platform to have those conversations. And I get tensions are even higher because you feel like it's never going to happen again or you feel like it's the most important day of your life. Also, by the way, don't feel that way. I did not feel that way about my wedding. It was great. It was a really fun weekend. Loved it.
Yeah.
Don't know it was the most important day of my life. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the most important day of my life has been, but just the way it was described growing up and I don't.
I think that's a good home training part is don't think about it like it is the most important day of your life. It might be one of them and it might be extremely meaningful and impactful, but like the day that I got my master's degree is one of the most important days of my life.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? I
Yes,
did that. Like
that's true.
the day that I met Sam is one of the most important days of my life. Like,
Yes.
you know, I don't even like the day that I went to go ask my best friend to even be in my wedding. Like I flew out to California to ask her that was one of the most important days of my life because it really meant something in our friendship. Like there's always something and good and bad. Like but this one day is not going to be the end all be all. If it does not go the way that you want it to go, it's okay. And putting all this pressure on it to be like the top tier peak moment of your life, in some ways to me dishonors all the other moments that you have had or might have.
Yes,
but that's just the
Yeah, I agree. It's like, remember that the wedding is a day, maybe a weekend, but the marriage is, for life.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think the last thing that I would probably say is also like as a good home training moment is like play your role, right? So if you are in the bridal party, like dance, go interact with the couple's family, interact with friends that you might not know. Like you are not solely just there to like be in a dress and like look cute or be in a suit and look cute. Like you are there because your people trust you. So like check in on your people, like check in, make sure that they're good. Like go tear up the dance floor with them. Like don't just stand on the side and be like, I'm not really a dancer. Like go get in there. Like we need you. So play your role. Play your role.
Yes. Especially in the prep of the wedding. I will never forget my best friend Mackenzie got married and wanted this like beautiful like butterflies glued on her gown. Child, why did we arrive at 10 a.m. and there were no butterflies glued on the gown? They're glued together. I was like, cool. I'm taking off this dress and we are hot gluing acrylic butterflies to your gown. That's great.
Right now.
That's her mom was like, I'm done. I've done enough for this wedding. Miss Julie, I love you. I respect that decision. But it was like, that's what you needed? Okay. Like I didn't really get to do my makeup. That's fine. Because it wasn't about me. It wasn't about me.
Right. Oh my God.
So yes, play your role. I think that's a great way to end. Like just be a good friend, y'all. And remember, it's just a day.
It's just a day. It's just a day. And in the meantime, also remember when you go out to the world, remember where you came from. Remember who you are. Remember to share, like, review, rate, subscribe, all the things. And remember your good home training.
Bye.
That's it.
That's
Bye.
all. Get out.
Yeah, that's all. Bye.
RSVP to them weddings, y'all.
Right. Goodbye. Send them gifts.
Yeah, send them gifts. We didn't talk about that. Don't be cheap.
Okay. Hey, Lance, I'm still waiting on my check. Okay, bye.
Wait, who's Lance?